beside me on the bed, a tiny yawn, a sleepy head. The morning light begins to pour. You stretch your legs across the floor. Your fur is warm against my skin, a quiet joy that starts within. The world can't wait, I know it's true. My day begins by holding you. Your little heartbeat close to mine makes every moment feel divine. This gentle morning shared with you turns everything to softer hues. Your tiny steps, your little sighs are brighter than the morning skies. I don't need more than this small scene. Your quiet love so pure and clean. In this tender light so new, I find my peace right next to you. You nudge my hand to say hello, then chase the sunlight's golden glow. A little spin, a tiny hop, you make my morning gently pop. You sit and blink as if to say, we'll take it slow, we'll start our day. Your world is small and sweet and true, and I feel lucky loving you. Your little heartbeat close to mine makes every moment feel divine. This gentle morning share with you turns everything to softer hues. Your tiny steps, your little sighs are brighter than the morning skies. I don't need more than this small scene. Your quiet love so pure and clean. In this tender light so new, I find my peace right next to you. This gentle morning side by side feels like calm I cannot hide. Your little purrs or tiny woofs are sweeter than the highest roofs. And as the sunlight dances through, there's nowhere else I'd wanna be. Just sharing this soft morning view with you curled up next to me. Window open just a little, morning air comes through. Coffee resting in my fingers, sky a softer blue. Something moving down the sidewalk, tiny fluffy guide. Someone walking with a puppy passing right outside. Leash goes wiggling left and right, nose up in the breeze. Every step looks like the question asked of every tree. Paws tap softly on the pavement, tail drawing happy loops. Morning waddles down the street in fluffy bouncing grooves. I stop mid-sip beside the window, watching you parade. Somehow this wiggly little walk turns sunshine up a shade. Uppy pauses at a flower, tilts a curious head. Maybe every smell is telling stories just ahead. Leash goes bouncing with the footsteps side to side and free. Funny how the quiet morning brings a grin to me. One last wiggle down the corner, tail a waving flag. Morning leaves a little sparkle in its happy wag. Paws tap softly on the pavement, tail drawing happy loops. Morning waddles down the street in fluffy bouncing grooves. I lean softly Your tail curls like a ribbon, soft against the sleepy day. You blink slow golden eyes at me, then softly look away. Another tiny yawn appears, round and slow and sweet. The room feels calm and glowing now, wrapped in quiet heat. Morning moves at your small pace, soft and easy too. Every sleepy little breath feels warm and new. You yawn and then I follow, morning stretching through the air. Two little sleepy smiles, gifting softly everywhere. Your tiny paws beside my hand, warm like sunlight on the floor. A simple moment, quiet and kind, makes this morning glow even more. Maybe this is happiness, but nothing big to show. Just a yawn between two hearts, moving soft and slow. A tiny sleepy morning, shared without a plan. Warmth inside a quiet room, exactly where I am. You yawn and then I follow, morning stretching through the air. Two little sleepy smiles, floating lightly everywhere. Your tiny paws beside my hand, soft and small and true. A quiet day begins like this, just me and you. Soft light sliding through the window, morning stretching on the floor. Coffee wakes the quiet kitchen, sweet and gentle at the door. Tiny curls of warm brown fragrance dance above the waiting cup. You sit close beside the table, sleepy smile, slowly waking up. Morning moves in little circles, steam and sunlight softly play. Something warm and small between us makes the start of day feel okay. Coffee in the air around us, little clouds of cozy brown. Sunlight tapping on the window, golden freckles all around. The quiet laugh begins to sparkle, sleepy eyes begin to shine. Morning feels a little sweeter, sharing this soft time of mine. Steam is drawing tiny spirals, floating slowly through the room. You lean closer to the window where the morning flowers bloom. A gentle sip, a quiet giggle, shoulders light and easy too. Every tiny cozy moment feels a little bright with you. Morning stretches like a kitten, warm and calm and sweet and slow. Coffee scent and quiet laughter make the little day glow. Coffee in the air around us, soft and warm and sweet to see. Sunlight painting tiny sparkles, dancing lightly on the tea. Nothing big and nothing fancy, still couch beside me, watching carefully. Funny how this tiny moment feels like comedy. Nose still dancing with a tickle, eyes half closed and bright. Tiny paws upon the blanket, ready for this sight. Maybe sneeze will come and find me, maybe drift away. Morning keeps the funny secret till the end of day. Tiny pause before the answer, floating soft and slow. Even silence feels like waiting just to see the show. Almost sneeze and almost laughter, morning in suspense. Tiny moment full of giggles, soft and innocent. Little breath and then it passes, quiet as a breeze. Funny how a day can start with almost sneeze. Book is open on my lap now, morning quiet here. Pages moving very slowly, soft and warm and clear. Suddenly a fluffy shadow walks across the line. Tiny paws beside the story, now the book is mine. You sit right on the page I'm reading like you always do. Funny how the story changes just because of you. Little tail across my cheek now, soft and tickly light. Funny how a tiny moment feels so warm and bright. Nothing planned and nothing special, still it makes me smile. Morning turns a little sweeter just for a while. You pretend you didn't do it, looking far away. Tail still slowly swaying softly, like it wants to stay. I stop reading for a moment, watching you instead. Funny how the quiet morning lives inside your head. Tiny whiskers catching sunlight, little sleepy eyes. Morning feels a little softer right before my eyes. Little tail across my cheek now, soft and slow and light. Morning laughs a tiny laugh in the golden light. Nothing big and nothing perfect, still it feels so true. Funny how the day begins right here next to you. Morning light upon the table, phone begins a little glow. Tiny buzz across the silence, like a hello soft and slow. A small line appears on the screen, letters dancing bright and clear. Somewhere far but somehow near, your morning finds me here. Just a few warm words are waiting, simple as a morning sky. Little sparks happy sunlight floating softly by. A message in the morning light, tiny words that say hello. Suddenly the quiet room feels a little glow. Miles away yet close somehow, like laughter in the air. Morning feels a little brighter knowing that you're there. Coffee steam begins to swirl, sun climbs slowly on the wall. I read the message one more time, smiling after all. Maybe later we will talk, stories drifting through the day. For now this tiny morning spark lights my easy way. Just a quiet little greeting, nothing big to say. Still it turns the sleepy morning bright in its own way. A message in the morning light, tiny words that say hello. Sunlight dancing on the floor, soft and warm and slow. Miles away yet close somehow, like sunshine through the air. Morning feels a little kinder knowing that you're there. Do do do. Your tail curls like a ribbon, soft against a sleepy day. You blink slow golden eyes at me, then softly look away. Another tiny yawn appears, round and slow and sweet. The room feels calm and glowing now, wrapped in quiet heat. Morning moves at your small pace, soft and easy too. Every sleepy little breath feels warm and new. You yawn and then I follow, morning stretching through the air. Two little sleepy smiles drifting softly everywhere. Your tiny paws beside my hand, warm like sunlight on the floor. A simple moment, quiet and kind, makes this morning glow even more. Maybe this is happiness, nothing big to show. Just a yawn between two hearts, moving soft and slow. A tiny sleepy morning, shared without a plan. Warmth inside a quiet room, exactly where I am. You yawn and then I follow, morning stretching through the air. Two little sleepy smiles floating lightly everywhere. Your tiny paws beside Sofa cushions hold the sunlight, everything feels easy. Nothing rushing through this moment, just a quiet melody. Little notes are floating softly like they're keeping me company. Someone sitting close beside me, sharing this soft tune. Morning feels a little kinder in this quiet room. Headphones on and day turns softer, music wrapping around the air. Simple sounds and tiny rhythms drifting everywhere. Nothing special, nothing fancy, still it feels brand new. Morning grows a little warmer, listening with you. Every note becomes a blanket, soft around my mind. Little sounds of calm and comfort, floating close and kind. Sunlight resting on the sofa, breathing slow and free. Tiny pieces of this morning stay right here with me. Quiet song and quiet breathing, nothing else to do. Morning keeps unfolding slowly next to you. Headphones on and day turns softer, music smiling through the room. Sunlight dancing on the sofa like a gentle tune. Nothing big is really happening, still it feels so true. Morning sounds a little sweeter, listening with you. Half of your cookie suddenly appears beside my cup. You say nothing, only smile like this is how mornings work. Crumbs of sunshine on the table, quiet laughter in the room. Tiny kindness feels so simple, still my heart makes room. Nothing fancy in the moment, just a quiet start. Still this tiny little cookie melts inside my heart. Half of your cookie this morning, shared without a word. Funny how the smallest thing feels so clearly heard. Simple bite and quiet smiling, soft light through the room. Morning grows a little sweeter in this gentle bloom. Crumbs are dancing on the table, sunlight joins the play. Someone laughs across the sofa at the start of day. Nothing big and nothing planned here, still it feels brand new. Funny how a tiny cookie turns the sky more blue. Quiet talking, quiet breathing, floating through the air. Morning grows a little softer just because you're there. Half of your cookie this morning, broken into two. Simple kindness on the table, waiting there for you. Little crumbs and little laughter, soft and bright and true. Morning feels a little warmer, sharing it with you. Little birds are talking loudly right outside my window now. Tiny voices jumping softly up and down the morning. One bird hops along the railing, another tilts its head. Tiny wings begin to flutter just above the shed. They look busy, very serious, with their morning plan. Still their songs feel full of giggles, more than any band. Maybe they are laughing softly at the sleepy town. Little chirps keep floating gently up and down. How? Little bird talk in the morning, soft and sunny melody. Every chirp becomes a ribbon tied around the breeze. Funny how a tiny chorus lifts the morning sky. Day begins a little brighter when their songs fly by. Little footsteps on the sidewalk, backpacks bouncing left and right. Morning chatter fills the street now, like a breeze of tiny light. Shoelaces and sleepy laughter, sunlight dancing in their hair. Tiny waves and cheerful voices floating through the morning air. Bright umbrellas swinging slowly, color moving down the road. Morning streets begin their rhythm with a happy little code. School morning on the corner, laughter skipping through the day. Tiny shoes and bright backpacks bounce along the way. Little voices in the sunshine turn the quiet street to song. Morning feels a little brighter as they walk along. Crosswalk lights begin to blinking, steps slow down and start again. Someone waves a quick goodbye before they turn the bend. Tiny shadows on the pavement stretch and wiggle in the sun. Every corner holds a sparkle as the day's begun. Morning moves with easy rhythm, voices drift across the air. Simple moments on the sidewalk, shining everywhere. School morning on the corner, laughter dancing in the sun. Little footsteps on the pavement say the day's begun. Colorful and full of wonder, smiles drifting through the blue. Morning feels a little brighter just by passing through. Morning breeze across the balcony, clothes begin a little dance. Sleeves are waving in the sunlight like they found a happy chance. White shirts drifting in the blue sky, softly swaying left and right. Somewhere laughter fills the air, carried by the morning light. Next door lines are moving too, colors flutter in a row. Sunny days feel shared somehow with everyone we know. Laundry in the golden sunlight, dancing in the open air. Little clouds of cotton waving like they know lips hold shirts together, blue and yellow side by side. Wind keeps turning quiet corners into something bright and white. Your sleeve brushes mine for a moment, sunlight flickers on the rail. Morning smells like soap and sky, floating through the gentle trail. Across the fence the sheets are dancing, neighbors smiling in the sun. Feels like every little balcony joined the morning fun. Laundry in the golden sunlight, dancing in the open air. Rows of white and pastel colors drifting everywhere. From our line to yours beside us, soft shirts moving in the blue. Looks like every home this morning shares the same bright view. Feathered dust upon your apron, morning light upon your hair. Tiny clouds of golden sunlight floating softly through the air. Bread is rising in the oven, warm and quiet in the heat. You look up and give a small wave from behind the wooden seat. Little bell above the doorway rings a silver hello tone. Morning walks into your bakery, feeling warm like home. Your little bakery morning smells like butter in the sun. Rows of bread and sleepy laughter tell the day begun. Golden loaves and gentle smiles glow in window light so new. Morning feels a little brighter standing here with you. Paper bags and wooden counters, soft warm steam begins to rise. Someone writes a tiny message with a smile in their eyes. You hand over bread and sunlight, wrapped in paper neat and slow. Every loaf feels like a secret only morning seems to know. Street begins quiet rhythm, steps and voices drifting through. All the sleepy little moments shine a bit with you. Your little bakery morning, golden light upon the tray. Butter clouds and sugar sunlight wake the day. Simple bread and gentle laughter, soft as skies of pastel blue. Morning tastes a little sweeter, standing close with you. Morning light upon the table, blue cloth folded neat and small. Tiny fruits in pastel colors waiting in a row. Warm toast resting in my fingers, steam begins to slowly rise. Funny how a quiet kitchen feels like sunrise twice. Every tiny thing I'm making feels like joy I get to share. This little morning kitchen glow, where gentle moments softly grow. A hint of pink, a leaf of green, the calmest scene I've ever seen. Nothing grand and nothing new, still it shines in morning blue. In this quiet looks like red buttons, tiny slices shaped like stars. Sunlight dancing on the counter through the open air. I leave a tiny note beside it, simple words I like to say. Even if they're never spoken, they still find their way. Every tiny thing I'm making feels like joy I get to share. This little morning kitchen glow, where gentle moments softly grow. A hint of pink, a leaf of green, the calmest scene I've ever seen. Nothing grand and nothing new, still it shines in morning blue. In this quiet place I start packing love with all my heart. This little morning made with care holds the warmth I wanna share. Soft colors in the rising day, painting kindness on the way. Every tiny thing I do feels a little bright and new. In this peaceful morning start, I send a piece of my heart. Curtain moves a little slowly, morning peeks inside. Blue is waiting on the other side, soft and open wide. I pull just a tiny corner, light slips on the floor. Funny how a sleepy morning makes me wanna see more. Clouds are drifting very softly, like they just woke too. Morning feels a little shy, smiling back at you. Morning hiding in the curtain, playing peek with me. Little sky is slowly stretching wide and quietly. Nothing special really happens, still it feels so bright. Funny how a tiny moment starts the day just right. Wind taps lightly on the window like a tiny knock. Sunlight slides across the table, climbing up the clock. I stand there a little longer, watching clouds drift by. Funny how the quiet morning feels a bit like flying. Curtain sways a little slowly, sunlight on my sleeve. Morning whispers something soft I almost believe. Morning hiding in the curtain, now it fills the room. Little sky keeps getting bigger, chasing sleepy gloom. Nothing big and nothing perfect, still it feels so true. Funny how the day begins, looking out with you. Cushion marks upon my cheek now from a tiny sofa nap. Morning leaves a funny pattern like a sleepy stamp. Mirror shows a silly picture, lines across my face. Funny how a quiet morning leaves a little trace. Someone points and starts to giggle, standing next to me. Morning feels a little brighter just from what we see. Little cushion lines this morning pressed across my cheek. Tiny marks of quiet comfort from the nap I keep. Sleepy minutes turning softly into morning glow. Finger tracing silly patterns on my cheek a while. Funny how a tiny moment turns into a smile. Quiet laughs around the mirror floating through the air. Morning feels a little softer knowing you are there. Little cushion lines this morning gone before too long. Still the laugh we share together quietly stay strong. Tiny traces of the morning, soft and bright and true. Funny how the day begins, laughing here with you. Hand inside my pocket slowly, something small and round. Little candy from yesterday, quietly I found. Funny how I didn't notice waiting there for me. Morning brings a tiny treasure, sweet as it can be. Golden wrapper softly shining in the morning light. Tiny surprise in my pocket feels a little bright. Little candy in my pocket from a sleepy day. Funny how a tiny sweetness finds its quiet way. Nothing big and nothing fancy, still it makes me smile. Morning tastes a little sweeter just for a while. Paper makes a tiny crinkle when I hold it tight. Sunlight paints the silver wrapper soft and warm and bright. Maybe I will keep it longer just to see it shine. Funny how a little candy feels like it is mine. Small surprise inside my pocket from the day before. Morning brings a gentle feeling, sweetness at the core. Little candy in my pocket, soft and small and bright. Tiny spark of happy color in the morning light. Nothing big and nothing perfect, still it feels so true. Funny how a little sweetness starts the day with you. Mirror in the morning light shows a sleepy face. Hair still doing funny things all over the place. Still I start to laugh a little, standing there alone. Funny how a tiny smile feels a bit like home. Sunlight on the bathroom window, painting golden lines. small stretch and tiny yawn, standing by the sink. Morning slowly waking up, quicker than I think. Hair begins to listen now, settling in place. Funny how a simple smile changes up my face. Mirror keeps the little secret soft and bright and true. Morning lets a softer version of myself come through. Mirror in the morning light, smiling back at me. Sleepy eyes and quiet laugh, just the way I'll be. Nothing big and nothing fancy, still it feels so true. Funny how the day begins, being simply you. Just a quiet little morning standing here with me. Hair a mess and sleepy eyes, still a place to be. Notebook open on the table, morning sitting still. Pen is dancing in my fingers, doing what it will. Round and round it keeps on turning like a tiny wheel. Funny how a spinning pen shows the way I feel. Ideas hiding somewhere quiet, just beyond my sight. Pen keeps softly looking for them in the morning light. Little pen goes spinning slowly on my sleepy hand. Morning thoughts are floating lightly, hard to understand. Nothing written on the paper, still the moment stays. Funny how a quiet morning thinks in tiny ways. Sunlight sliding on the notebook, lines begin to glow. Pen keeps making little circles, soft and slow. Maybe words will come and find me, maybe drift away. Morning keeps its gentle puzzle till another day. Tiny thoughts are waking slowly, like the rising sun. Pen is patient on the paper, waiting just for one. Little pen goes spinning softly, quiet in the air. Morning thinking without hurry, floating everywhere. Nothing written, still the feeling soft and bright and new. Funny how a quiet morning thinks a thought or two. Little note upon the fridge door, holding with a star. Milk and bread in messy letters, written where we are. Morning light across the paper, yellow, soft and thin. Funny how a tiny message makes the day begin. Pen was dancing late last evening, writing what we need. Morning reads the quiet list like a gentle lead. Little note upon the fridge door, swinging with the breeze. Milk and bread and one small smile, drawn with sleepy ease. Nothing fancy on the paper, still it feels so true. Funny how a tiny list feels like home to you. Magnet shaped like tiny apple, holding words in place. Morning reads the sleepy letters with a quiet face. Maybe I will add one more thing, tiny heart in blue. Funny how a fridge note feels like grocery secrets soft against the door. Morning keeps the little plants waiting at the store. Little note upon the fridge door, greeting sleepy eyes. Milk and bread and scribbled hearts under morning skies. Nothing big and nothing shiny, still it feels brand new. Funny how a fridge note starts the day with you. Little bear with the red scarf walking through the trees, looking for a jar of honey buzzing with the bees. Pages full of quiet magic, soft and bright and true. Funny how this little story feels like something new. I found a tiny picture book hidden on the shelf. Dusty cover, faded blue, waiting by itself. My heart starts beating softly like a secret door. Funny how a little book feels like long before. Pages turning slowly underneath my hand. Suddenly the quiet room turns to storyland. Little bear with the red scarf walking through the trees, looking for a jar of honey buzzing with the bees. Pages full of quiet magic, soft and bright and true. Morning feels a little kinder reading it with you. Little bear beside the river, watching fireflies glow. Tiny paws and tiny footsteps moving soft and slow. Every page feels warmer like a childhood room. Paper worlds begin to open, soft and full of bloom. Funny how a simple story brings the past in view. Little bear keeps walking back to me and you. Little bear with a red scarf climbing up a hill, looking for the sweetest honey waiting by the mill. Pages glow with golden light, soft and bright and new. Morning feels a little magic reading it with you. So many colors in the garden, pink and yellow too. Tiny petals waking slowly, covered up in dew. Some are tall and some are tiny, some still hiding low. Funny how each little flower finds its time to grow. Maybe we are just like that, blooming in our way. Different shades and different stories opening each day. Many little colors shining soft beneath the sun. Every tiny shade together makes the garden one. Walking through a quiet tunnel, light begins to grow. Step by step, the path is opening, soft and warm and slow. All the colors move beside me, dancing in the air. Funny how a simple morning feels so bright and fair. A place to be. Maybe mine is somewhere waiting just ahead of me. Many little colors shine